Good morning readers. I, Harish Budhu, warmly welcome you to my channel. Learn as much as possible from my handwritten articles. This 20th of November 2020 opinion paper. The Prime Minister's sudden flurry of political activities and public appearances. Desperate attempts to improve his public image. Divali and Yaum and Nabi celebrated in December too. Hurry up. Prime Minister will inaugurate toilet buildings too. Every Friday morning brings in its huge sigh of relief. That is because it is the eve of our rest day. Anyway, welcome to this 20th of November 2020 opinion paper. It will address 3 issues. B. Remember the usual bit of advice. Utilize our findings but as a decision springboard. That is, judge for yourselves. Do not follow our line of reasoning blindly or thoughtlessly. That said, have a great weekend. Take care. C. Fresh appeal to all our friends. 1. Sorry to bother you again, but it is important. We do not know whether you realize the importance of the articles you read every day. When something is free, there is a tendency to take it for granted, or not to attach the importance or weight it needs. It is the same the world over. We fear that our articles could well be suffering the same tragic consequences. We are not blaming anybody. It is a universal truth. It is nothing personal. 2. That said, listen friends. History says that we have done a lot for this country. Do not misunderstand us. We do not have a culture of blowing our own trumpet, crowing victory on housetops, bragging about our own past achievements, or chest-thumping. Far from it. History tells us that all corrupt politicians are terribly afraid when we write or open our mouth or go in public. 3. For now, we are only writing. You all can do a lot. You can help to raise the alarm. You can mobilize public opinion. Pressure for change counts a lot. Now you know the real reasons why we keep on bothering you. Invite your close ones to join our mission. Thanks. D. Students' column. First, we are sorry. We could not write this column yesterday, because of time constraints. We apologize to all those who have protested this morning. Second, we had highlighted English expressions as follows: 18th of November, 22 and 19th November 29th. Third, this morning, we hurriedly wrote down many English expressions while listening to the British Broadcasting Corporation. Hereunder are but 11 of them, though we have had to consult the dictionaries to complete some of them. Tension remains high. Does not have any legal basis. Trump's claims are not backed up by any legal evidence. Trump is sending a horrible message about who we are. He put forward conspiracy theories. Livelihood has been completely devastated. Unless there is a concerted effort to tackle the virus. Worst affected by 2 devastating typhoons. Alleging unsubstantiated voters' fraud. Square all the different circles. Pushed into extreme poverty. Prime Minister multiplying public appearances. Desperate attempts to improve his public image. One thing is certain, the thinking public is not a bunch of fools. Mauritians who can still utilize their brains know pretty well why the Prime Minister is campaigning so feverishly or desperately. As if we are in an electoral period. Well, we have already given our reason in the above title. 2. But there are many others. The Labour Party, Movement Militant Mauritian, Party Militant Socialist Democrate Alliance is drowning. The split is felt at each and every sitting of the National Assembly. The leader of the opposition was isolated last Tuesday. Or chose to segregate himself. And as a good strategist, the Prime Minister is out to inflict the cowardly grace. We cannot blame him. The Labour Party is now a real pannier crabes. Navin Ramgoolam and Dr. Boulel are at daggers drawn, not standing the smell or sight of each other. Prime Minister is wooing Labour Party voters. There is no Labour Party activities in the messy tug-of-war. The Prime Minister also wants to prove to Independent Commission against Corruption, Police, Supreme Court, etc. that he is the strongest ever. There is only one mating male in the herd. There is place for only one male polar bear in the hibernating winter cave. With his personal and financial problems, the Prime Minister wants to prove to his movement social militant members of the Legislative Assembly that he is still loved and admired by the public. And then, we have the Central Electricity Board 700 million rupees scandal. The Prime Minister is preparing the ground to deal with both Van Divali and Paul Berenger. Do not forget the village council elections in all these scenarios and political maneuvers. Of course, there are also the diplomatic side to the Prime Minister's numerous public appearances. We stop the long list here. However, bear in mind the following worst-case scenarios. Some people fight best when driven to the wall or when they are badly cornered with no escape possible or when they face the biggest challenge of their lives. Or still, when they are forced to choose between a roaring lion and a hissing snake. Got the message? 3. All said. The Prime Minister will now accept any invitation provided that some dozens of people are present to applaud and praise him. Hurry up. He will accept to inaugurate toilet buildings. He will be present when babies are born. You can celebrate Yaum Nabi and Divali in December too. Hurry up. You will not lose. The louder you will sing his praises, the richer the rewards you will sing his praises. Keep reading. Keep learning. Like and subscribe for more thrilling articles. Thank you for watching.